set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. Do it for my mama, do it for my father. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I do it for the block, do it for the soldiers, do it for the sport, do it for the culture. And I'm undisputed, yeah, I'm undisputed. Do it for my father, do it for my mother. It's a family affair, my whole family in here. I did it for the past, I did it for the future, I did it for us all. That's why I'm undisputed. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes, sweating eyes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Smokin' Joe Frazier, his 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a 2-time heavyweight champion, and one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, His fight's against George Foreman. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. These punches coming from every angle. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He missed with the jab. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of him. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it's cheesed them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. That left hook missed. How about that time counter shot? Nice job getting that punch through. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Can't find a home for that jab. A perfect counter shot. Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You'll win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab.
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Go back out there and win this round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. You did all that work in camp. You got to get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back again.
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
And there's the bell to start round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. That jab was blocked. Always the smaller man.
There's a lot of weight there to give away, and if you're giving it away that weight, you've got to use it to the maximum because you've got to be smart. Every shot hurts. It's not about skill, it's more about power.
You don't want to trade shots. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. That jab doesn't find a home. Swing and a miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
It's a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win the next one.
Good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
It was a god-awful round, I'll tell you. Now, come on.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around us. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook just can't find the target. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
What a round so far. And did you see that? Big Daddy in trouble. And Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That jab misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. talking about Bo in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering...
Get your mind back on the job.
Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Those counter punches have to hurt. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
These two were made for each other. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You'd like to see more jabs halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Catch and shoot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missed with that hook. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? What's keeping Joe Frazier on his... Oh, right there! Joe Frazier is in trouble. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That counter punch caught him clean. Missing with that jab. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter punching. Frazier is in trouble again. Frazier finally answering back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
They both want a highlight reel knockout. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. No rest for the weary. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he'll catch you.
Beautiful counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. And Big Daddy Bo got rocked. Big Daddy Bo goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Talk about Bo in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job, and get back out there.
Let's start the sixth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Good defense stopping that jab. Swing and a miss with the jab. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The straight right just misses. Jab does not score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
And the big fella stumbling backwards. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
talk about Bo in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath, and we'll go again. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back.
Here comes round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
A perfect counter lands. And Bo is dazed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What?
Oh my God, Johnny! Whoa, Bo took that and he didn't take it well at all. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Big Daddy in trouble. You can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Not many people would have predicted it.